Hi everyone, I'm Michael Lennick, and this is FHTV News for the week of July 7. Florida Hospital may have just added about a half dozen future ED physicians to the community. Jennifer Roberts has the story from East Orlando. Jen.
Well, Mike, last December, Florida Hospital East Orlando announced that they were going to be starting up a new ED residency program. And after a grueling interview process, the residents are now here. They started with more than 400 applications, and now it's just down to 6. These men and women are going to be part of the inaugural class of emergency medicine residents. Now, they spent their first day with patients last week, and while they're learning to care for patients, the program's director hopes they'll also grow to love our Central Florida community.
The level of interest in the number of applications is a strong indicator that there's tremendous interest in people that want to stay here to learn and then to serve and work in our community, and we find that to be really exciting.
Admittedly, the Central Florida sun and attractions enticed some of these residents to our area, but it was Florida Hospital's mission that shined above the rest to one of these residents.
Probably the most enticing thing was the mission statement of the Florida hospital system, that it's the healing ministry of Christ, and that's a very important aspect in why I'm being a doctor, so it fits my values perfectly.
Now, historically, more than 50% of Florida hospital residents practice in the Central Florida community after they complete the program. So there's a good chance that we'll be seeing more of these residents in the future. For FHTV News, I'm Jennifer Roberts.
Thanks, Jen. Now, speaking of the East Orlando ED, the children's room of the waiting area is being renovated. Elephants, giraffes, monkeys, they're all being painted on the wall. The artwork comes from a family member of a recent patient. The room is expected to reopen in about a month. This is your last week to take the patient safety survey. Now, whether you're clinical or non-clinical, your opinion really counts. Take the test online via the internet. It only takes a few minutes, and it really is important. Construction on the 22,500 square foot addition continues at Celebration. Once complete in December, it will be 3 stories tall and house new operating rooms and a new MRI. The first floor will be additional space for materials management. Meantime, in Orlando, the McRae Street garage looks almost complete. It will begin to ease the parking situation when it opens this fall. And if you look all the way up and very closely, you probably noticed the big glass panels being put up and secured on the very top of the Ginsburg Tower. The men working on top of the spire are more than 250 feet above the ground. And just before the holiday weekend, the folks in Maitland held their 2nd annual Trickletown Fair. It was a cool time in the hot summer air and a nice break to have with some of your co-workers. And that is your FHTV News. I'm Michael Lennick. Thanks for watching and have a great week.